Getting over it. Getting over it was a huge spike in 2017 around that around that time, and the game saw a huge spike. And the reason it saw a huge spike is just how difficult the game was. There's a huge amount of rage compilations all over the internet. I mean, even Markiplier. People would still be able to beat it though. The pass rate of the game though, as far as I know, what I've heard, was around 4.5%, which is really low. But people past it, and even people past it have had speedruns of, I think, under 2 minutes.
Wrong.
I might be wrong on that though, but I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. But the question we're answering today is, how did these people beat this game, and how did they get so good at it? Warriors, today we are going to go over how you can beat the hardest game. But not even just the hardest game. This applies to really any game. Like any game, even in your life, actually. This could apply to your life. And I'll be telling you guys 3 things, and these 3 things will help you basically beat anything. And make sure you stick around to the end though, because I got a little something extra for you at the end. First step is to make sure you're calm. Make sure that you're like when you're stressed or frustrated or experiencing really any extreme emotion, even excitement could really block you for actually showing out your full potential. Like according to scientists and researchers around the world, being able to making yourself calm can make you help you make better decisions, let you tap more into your intuition. And honestly though, it's easier said than done, making yourself calm in an intense situation. Basically, the whole goal of it to make yourself calm is to just briefly focus on something else, something that's obviously not as intense. And what I do is I just focus on my body. I go for from toes, and I just work I feel like a flow of energy going all the way up my legs, all the way to my core, and up to the top of my head. And then when it gets there, I just release it all out through the breath. Take a deep breath, let it all go, and then I go right back to what I was doing. And that seems to really help. Right down to the second tip, practice makes perfect. I feel like a lot of people know this, but there's just one problem with it. Either people don't do it, they give up, and either people don't do it right, people don't practice right. And so really the problem with it is, the main problem that I see, that people like to give up. People like to give up a lot. And I feel like I'm just telling you now though, is to not give up. All you can, really the only tip I can give you is to showing you how you cannot give up practicing, is just to push through. Just take the step forward and keep on going. There's really nothing I can say to that. But the way you practice though is not just by mindlessly just doing it and doing it and doing it over again. You should be thinking about what are your faults and improving on those faults. Focusing more on the faults when you're practicing, so you can improve those, which will over time make you improve faster than if you were just constantly repeating it. Really the third step, make sure you get sleep, make sure you get rest. If you're going off of 3 hours a night, 4 hours a night, and you're trying to do something, or you're tired in that moment, just take a break. If you're trying to do something when you're tired, you can still get it done, don't get me wrong, but you're gonna have a lot harder of a time. So really, main thing I'm trying to get to this, is to build a good sleep schedule. My sleep schedule is I try to go to bed around 11:30 and wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I get 6 hours of sleep. Most doctors though, and most researchers showed that 7 hours of sleep is what you should be getting, or for the average person, and I'd say 8 to 9 hours is for the younger side of things. I'm 17, but I feel like just it all really kind of depends on you as well. I sleep for 7 hours. No, I sleep for 6 hours. I can do math, big brain. And you know, honestly, that's good for me. But some people might need more, and some people might need less, and that's completely all right. Make sure you have a good sleep schedule so you're not going into the day tired, so you can get what you need to get done the most efficient way possible and the best way possible, so you can improve. But really, the last thing, the conclusion of this video, is to make sure you have people around you to support you, even when it does come to, you know, a dumb game. You know, having friends online in the video games or friends in person to be like, hey man, just keep on going forward, you're gonna get it soon, or something like that will really help you. Going in alone with that stuff can be really mentally draining, and having someone there with you can really help. But if you don't have that person with you, luckily I've just I made a Discord server for the channel, so where our whole community can get together, we can have fun, we can participate in challenges, and most of all, we can communicate to each other, we can help each other, we can boost each other's morale, and just be a big ball of positivity for each other. I also made a new Instagram, so you guys can follow up on any new posts or anything like that I have, and just keep updated more with the channel. But saying that, guys, comment down below what you think will be the best like tip for you, what help was going to help you out the best, and what is going to help you out the best. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Look at that, getting over it. Woohoo, yeah.